The right camera settings causes a film or video to go between looking professional and a home movie. In this video, I'll be showing you what each setting does and how to work with each of them. Focusing a camera is all about changing the distance between the subject and the image, the lens, and the sensor. This is done by using the dial at the end of the lens. Then zoom in and check your focus. Keep in mind, if your subject moves, you will have to refocus. The aperture, or f-stop, refers to the opening of a lens's diaphragm through which light passes. Lower f-stops give more exposure because they represent a larger aperture, while the higher f-stops give less exposure because they represent smaller apertures. This is done inside a camera settings as shown. The method to access the camera settings may vary based on type of camera. ISO refers to the sensitivity of the camera's sensor. The lower the ISO number, the less sensitive the sensor is to light. High ISO numbers have high light sensitivity, so when you change the ISO from 100 to 200, you are doubling the sensor's sensitivity. You should always try to stick to the base ISO to get the highest image and/or video quality. This can be accessed through the ISO button. White balance. As the name suggests, white balance balances the color temperatures in your image and video. Instead of whites appearing blue or orange, they should appear white after correctly white balancing an image or video. In simpler language, white balance in digital photography and videography adjust colors so the image looks more natural. This is accessed through a few menus in the camera. In capturing video, shutter speed is the amount of time that each individual frame is exposed for. In video, this is typically a fraction of a second, like 1/48th or 1/60th. For the most part, you will want to choose a shutter speed on your camera that is twice the frame rate. So if you're shooting at 24 frames a second, you would want to shoot ideally at like 1/48th. This is called shooting at a 180-degree shutter angle. In this camera, it is accessed through the Q button. So yeah, that's the camera settings that you will need to use a camera successfully and make a professional looking video. Thank you.